field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 52, Mike 52. Defense wins championships, baby. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Now.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, Smith. It's brought in by Dodson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, ready, 50, plant. Let's get the ball. Go.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. That's caught by Meredith, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, that wide, 80. Too low, tap. Alert.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Wait, that line 20. All day, every day, anything. Alabama.
On second down, Michel. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wait, that 53. Silver. Check four. That's mine. Recon, 132 fighter. 53 Linda. Hey, go 66. Hey, Echo. Go Bandit.
From the gun on third down, Brady buying time to his left. And battle for it, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Smith now. Going to throw again. Out to the left. It's complete to Dyson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Come. Give me that ball. Ready.
From the gun, here's Smith. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where it came from.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Ozzy. 72.
Here we go with Michel. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
2 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Check it, reload. Alert. Hey, Charlie. Hey. Sugar.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch out.
61, matchbox lights. Alert. Check it, reload. Hey, wahoo. Hey, check it.
From the gun, it's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
First and goal, New England.
Wait, set. 53.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check 24.
Regular. Hey. High 7. Sugar. Shadow.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year, Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, where the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, orbit. 5.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch a slant.
Smith from the gun. He'll throw. And he goes down it's a Patriots sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 85 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Cut. Jack.
80 weapon. Hey, Zoo. Clear. Big grip.
Now Smith to throw again. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Kill.
6-6, pull it high.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Smith on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Brady now on first down. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, they run with Michel. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down now, Michel, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Brady now to throw. And that will be incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive... went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, Delta.
First throw now for the backup lock. Caught right side, Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ready, set.
Mike's 40. Switch up, switch up.
Smooth. Put up. Ready, ready.
On first down, Lock. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 36.
Hey, Sam on.
Joker.
Cut. Hit it.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. It's hauled in by Doxson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Right there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
49. Check.
Rock it.
Check.
Hey, exit.
Go to the mic. Here we go.
Red 5.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. That's complete to Meredith. Touchdown, Washington. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, ball 66. Hey, Alpha.
Motion.
Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Hey, 66. Hey, Foxtrot. No, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the...
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke to Thompson on the screen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Washington Redskins first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Bravo! Look at me! Go! Go! Big rip! Big rip!
A final shot before half for Locke. Out to the left here to Reed. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, Brady. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. That's caught inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open it up to even more big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Brady gives to Michelle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Redskins 14.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. 60 or.
Lock now on 1st down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check pilot, 64, under 10, 10. Go. Go. Check my 40. Get that quarterback. And all cheetah.
They give it to Peterson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip some.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Redskins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
He's coming, double up.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Dorsett on the return. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
90 is a mark. Hey, check it. Hey, 66. 53's in now.
Throwing again, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
72. Hey, wahoo!
Brady to throw again. To Gordon, out left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Redskins' 47-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Single. Deuce. You draw Corker. Package. Watch twins. Hey, ball 66.
A give. This is Michelle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
High 7. No, 66.
Check.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Brady's throw there complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Wait, 20. Rim. Hey, Zoo.
Tight right.
Ozzy. 72. Check it, reload.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And able to work his way down to the 16. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Michelle. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run with Michelle. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, set. H.E. Gator.
Blue there.
Look at me. Zipper. Yep.
We'll go 25 the mic. Watch the edge.
Recon, 132 fighter.
No.
What? Squeak. Ready?
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Here we go. Ready to go.
On 2nd and 9, Lock. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today. I go 25
To throw on 3rd down, Lock. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Now.
Lock now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lock. Doxson with a grab over the middle.
Complete to Josh Doxson. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
You think you gonna get this? Smooth. You think you gonna get this? Come.
Again, they'll throw with Lock. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
The Redskins on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Lock's going to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Check in. Focus, defense. Regular. Sugar.
From the gun, Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Break. We go 25 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 6 guys. Check 6. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 40. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Brady going to throw here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Go.
On 3rd down, Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here we go. Check him up. Check the call. General West. Hey. Motion. Regular.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Got his man. That's Harry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You got 3 down.
Now Brady again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Redskins 17.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 15 line, 15 line. 80 weapon. Get it.
On first down, Townsend. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check.